Hi, this video doesn't really have a scenario, but I really wanted to share my thoughts with you because artblock is a common problem among artists nowadays because a lot of people lose hope, lose passion for drawing, and I don't really relate to that, but I have my own reasons to artblock, and I'm gonna share my thoughts right now. Also, by the way, hi, my name is Julia and I'm a comic artist, illustrator, and animator. I'm currently studying animation at the university, and I would really love if you follow me and read my comics. So as far as I know, as far as my mom remembers, I've been drawing my entire life. I've been drawing on the walls, on the floor, on paper, on the computer, in paints even. So my entire life has always been really art-centered, and until the age of 13 I have never experienced art block, and I really don't know, I just have no idea why art chose me. I didn't choose art, I didn't choose it, I never chose it, but it chose me, and I was like, okay, that's okay, because that's how destiny and fate works. I believe it exists, and sometimes I see where it's coming from. So at the age of 13 I experienced art block for the first time. It was after I received a negative message the first time. Just so you know, before that moment of my life, I've been drawing every day one full peak, one full drawing, and I wasn't tired at all. I was just drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing. I remember when I was 11, I started animating for the first time, and I remember waking up at 5 a.m. about just to get to animate, because I thought I didn't put enough effort into my animations, and I started waking up really early so I could have more time to animate. This isn't really a therapy session, and I'm not saying that to get pity, but I think it needs to be mentioned that I was really crazy about art in general, and crazy about my fandoms, because when I was 11, 12, I was really into My Little Pony, and I was fanarting My Little Pony a lot. Every day, at least one drawing, at least one fully shaded drawing. And the case is, I didn't study art at all at the time. In fact, my art teacher at school really hated me because of my art, because of how it was, how it looked. It wasn't anatomically correct or light and shade correct. It wasn't any of that, but I was really enjoying it, and I think that's the point of drawing at some point, to enjoy it, right? So this video is about art block, right? So when I was 13, I experienced art block. For me, it was something big. It's currently I didn't really pay attention to negative comments, but after that, it was it was a punch in the face. It was something that really hurt me, right? Because it was the first time, more or less, I saw a message, not like a message, but there was a online page where a lot of people were sharing bad art. They were sharing bad art they found on the internet, not drawn by them, by other people, right? And they were sharing it in the comments, how they hate this art, how they find it not anatomically correct, not light and shade correct, not whatever. And absolutely, that was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Not even Human Centipede can be as disgusting as this page that I saw. So I was just scrolling through it, and I found my artwork, and I was shocked. I was shocked, really, because I thought my art was good. I was enjoying what I did. That's why I thought it was good. But apparently not all people enjoy art. That's really weird. Sorry. Because I genuinely think if you publish your art, you deserve a medal at least. Even if it's not entirely correct, even if it's not anatomically accurate, I don't care. You publish it online, nice, because it takes a lot of courage of a person, right? So like after that, can you guess for how much time I didn't draw? Write in the comments, I'll give you some time. Okay, well, I didn't draw for 2 weeks. That's not a lot. Some people don't draw for months and then don't consider it an art block, and I understand you. But for me, that was a hit, that was a punch. But I couldn't live without drawing. So eventually I went on drawing after 2 weeks. Also, I forgot to tell you, a lot of people in the comments of that post, they were discussing, like, a lot of people were protecting me, but at the same time a lot of people were saying this person deserves to be on this page. I remember clearly this comment. I don't remember the name of this person, but I don't really have to, because it doesn't deserve to be in my mind to take my rent in my head, right? So this situation lasted for 2 weeks. For me, that's a lot, because I can't live without art. I just pressed the button, sorry. At the same time, I was sketching in my sketchbook, but I never published it, what I sketched. And that's really funny, because I wasn't making full pics every day, but I was still drawing in my sketchbook, and I still consider it art block. After that, I went on drawing, and I was drawing again every day, every 2 days maybe. That's okay, but that situation really hit me, because at the same time I was receiving a lot of hate messages. I remember the same situation with cosplay. There was again this page, but not about art, but about cosplay, that was really popular, and people were just really hateful about cosplays they found. And I remember getting there, and I just quit cosplay after that. Then I started doing it again after some time, after months, right? But for drawing, I can't live without drawing, like almost literally. The next art block I've experienced was very recently. Like, I started making my art really rarely, and every year, like in 2019, I had like 312, I think, drawings. In 2020 I had a bit less, and in 2021 I had a bit less. And before 2019, everything was really stable. I had like every day, every drawing. But after 2020, when I had my first art block, I started like drawing every year less and less. And in 2023, I think it was less than 100 drawings. That's okay for many people, but like for me, it's like not a lot. It's like very few. And in 2024, I think it was about 12 drawings. I don't know, 14. I don't remember really. But like that's mostly because I started drawing comics. But again, for me, comics is like a job. For me, illustration is like a hobby. I mean, I still enjoy drawing comics a lot, but for illustrations, I've started like drawing less. And currently I'm studying animation in a university, and I draw every day, but it's still, for me, it feels like a job, because sometimes I don't want to draw the things I'm required to draw to pass the subject or whatever. I'm not saying like, I remember in 2019, I remember clearly that I could draw for 6 hours in a row every day, and like not getting tired. But now I'm just getting really more tired every day, and I don't want to really admit it, because I can't live without drawing. That's true. I feel like a lot of people experience that block for like years, but for me, as a person who can't live without drawing, it's a lot. It's a lot without art. And not like I don't have ideas or anything. Mostly, yeah, I don't have ideas because I'm not thinking about getting ideas. Sometimes if I'm thinking about getting ideas, I get an idea. But I wasn't just thinking about it. I didn't have inspiration. I didn't have time. Most of the time, I'm just really tired. I still really enjoy storytelling. I still really enjoy my OCs, my comics. I still really enjoy that. And I made a TikTok once where I say that like there was this like sound on TikTok that went like, oh, animating is my hobby, and you fucking piece of shit, like, you know. And I'm not really like focusing on improving my art. Like, of course I try to draw as good as possible, but like I'm not focusing on like, oh, I see this is not anatomically correct and I almost finished the drawing, I need to redraw it. No, I don't do this. I just publish it like this because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Not like I don't give a fuck about my drawings, but like I really don't give a fuck about my mistakes, because even like I'm drawing, it means I'm developing, right? And I don't have any advices to give about how to overcome art block or whatever. I feel like you just need to chill, just need to relax for a bit so you can gain more powers, more energy. I feel like that's the only way. And it's currently May, the beginning of May, when I'm recording this. And I feel like when I get through my exams, I will be able to draw more for myself, for my comics, for my pages, online pages, right? I believe you can do it too. I believe you're very strong, because all of my followers are usually really strong. So like, please check my comics. By the way, I have them here. This is the third volume of my comic. It's really thick, but the two previous volumes are really thin. But the third one is thicker, and I'm currently drawing one more comic. It's a one-shot. Please check my pages. Please check my Twitter. I hope I will not burn out, because that's a terrible feeling. So I love you. Bye. It was really nice.